Alright, I'm back where I'm left off. I went for a walk to the shower. I was pissed because Delaware won the 2042 World Series. I'm not gonna go through the awards, not gonna go through the standings again because I'm pretty sure I did that last episode very thoroughly. I'll assign a different stadium. I know I assigned one last episode, but come on, wait. I want to do that. This place looks like where I was at in PA. Yeah, why not? Let's pick that one. Let's just stick with what we picked. I'm not gonna waste any time on this. Alright, so like if I decided like if Delaware doesn't win a championship in the variant GBL, I'm moving that team. But luckily they won one on here, so good for them. I really don't care. It on God like pissed me off. Like on God, like I never wanted that team to win. Okay, if you gotta have those teams where you don't want to win, you know, like. That's crazy. No pole skins? No pole? Yeah, dude, fuck your fucking the Delaware Express. What pissed me off even more was Columbus losing, dude. Fucking San Antonio went all the way to this ALCS for no reason. Like 82 wins or some shit. Like 87 wins. Like, oh my god. Never want to see them win. But whatever, here we are. 2042. That was literally supposed to be like a bomber's year, dude. Like, not even joking. Like that was the season they were supposed to win. 0.8. What? Oh my god, I called it. The last episode, I'm like, oh my god, when are we gonna see a pick just jump up like that? Holy. Even the honey badgers jumped up there. That's something on my foot. Oh my gosh. Anyway, shocking. Very shocking. 0.8% chance. The honey badger, not the honey badgers. I already forgot. The Myrtle Beach Silver Surfers was the #1 pick with a 0.8% chance. It's crazy. No, I Trash with that fucking no gloves. The trash guys are using no gloves, like one glove on each hand. Rick Sexton. We in Brooklyn, baby. Mark Kennedy. They draft the starting pitcher, #1 overall, Cliff Levy. After that 0.8% chance of getting the #1 pick. Brad Conine. Mike Moss. Oh my god, not again. Yes, please, just go under. Please, just stop trying to win. Fuck. Fucking go away. No, if the Bombers need to climb back, they need to do it now. Shit, they're 10 games under. Never mind, maybe. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah, Brooklyn, baby. Yeah, Brooklyn, baby. Blue Sox sweep the Bombers. Oh man, that stinks. Right, the Lions squeaked in. Holy shit. They won 4 straight to get there. Clinched the wild card. The division winners are the Toronto Raptors. Pilots came out of nowhere. Yeah, cool for them. The Express, F them. I hope they don't win. The Rams once again. Bandits. They stole that division, dude. What a collapse. 7 straight. The Grizzlies choked. They lost 7 straight the last 7 games of the season. Army Bills won 6. That shift might have been crazy. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Choked. The Bulls are number 1 seed with 90 wins. Dave Kyle, Paul Kyle. Peter Peck. Bob Ramsey. Okay, I could have sworn I saw another Bob. I don't know why I was so focused on that, but yeah. Okay. San Antonio again, man. Yeah! Get these bums out of here, man. Finally, thank you. Man, thank you. I would do the Pilots game, but I need to fix their behind home plate. I need to fix the stadium behind home plate. We're going to get Park. Let's win for the Saints.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Bulls taking on the Saints. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schumm. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Nick Summers. What do you have on him, Chris?
So the focus guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough if you know the guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He left that changeup off, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This to third, Kearns. Over to first, he's out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Two down, base is empty. Ron Alfiller, the next to hit. Inside. 1-0.
1-0.
And this is inside. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Now here is Steven Infante. Here's your one. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. Starting on the mound in this one, Carlos Lugo.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. He'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ballgame, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now the center fielder, Avi Parker. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. His swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. But now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is James Galvan.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Go to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
And it's second.
Ball.
But when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Just missed. That one finds the corner, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked out of back then, he set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, no outs. Hughes digs in now. And that one is inside ball one.
One ball, no strike.
That's off the outside edge. Ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Pitch misses. They're now 3-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him at the first.
Yeah, it could be his nerves. It could be adrenaline. Just too pumped up. This is a big game, and sometimes guys need to get a little fatigued so that they can allow their stuff to really play.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Brad Kona in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count. If you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Runner on the move. And it's fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and give the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
So two down now, and here is Oren Kearns. And that hits the top of the zone for a strike. Fought off foul. In the dirt. Now 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Third game of the division series. And now here is Lou Nava. Summers back to work. And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shine in the toughest moments.
And the ball evens the count. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Switch through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
So up next, Ryan Young. And And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. No score here in the second. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one drifts inside.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Fly ball down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good rid on it.
Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, David Dominguez. Lugo, an all-star a season ago. 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late swing, foul to the left. He gets there with the slide. The throw takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Caleb McCoy. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the second baseman, William McCain. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That's the 3rd, and that one handled. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Tristan Burkeen. And that one hammered. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Billy Dudley getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. One strike.
And strike two. Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point on that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Up and in, and that's ball three.
Full count.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Parker under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. So the lineup flips over. Jamie Patton will hit next. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and we'll count down 2-1.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Feliz. Just missed.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bulls on top here, 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now the switch hitting catcher, Ramon Carmona. First pitch
outside.
just misses. Lifted in the air, out to left. 1 down. Next to hit, Avi Parker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And we're level. 1-1. He only needing one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Blue. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now the shortstop, James Galvan. He reached out a walk his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Out. Now 2 out.
Now back, first baseman,
Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Willie Hughes. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Two down, nobody on. Bounce it off, still 1-2. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive. And now Brad Pona struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2-2.
outside. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played careful at the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the third baseman, Oren Kearns. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here in the last half of the third. And
1-2.
Kerr misses outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases there. That's out to center field. Outfielder. And that's the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at one apiece. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Ron Outfielder. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hughes pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Steven Infante. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Now a check swing, but he held up. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Now the catcher up to hit, Lou Nava. That's in there. 1-1. The other way. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Bottom of the fourth, here's the left fielder, David Dominguez. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these players did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is foul back. Got him swinging.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement, but still, that would tie him up. He could get the barrel to him.
McCoy stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. A little bit low.
Down
and
low.
that's ball 3. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. A 4-pitch walk. And that player is not going to help him out by swinging something out of his own.
Here's the second baseman, William McCann. Rounded out his first time up. Lugo throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Line to left. And foul ball. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Summers back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swung on, belted. And that one is gone. A solo shot. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach. So now here's the DH. Craig Montenegro. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. 0-1. But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Montenegro, 33 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. On the inside corner for a strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot there. And that got seemed to be over as soon as it started. Pretty big strikeout. You've got to be better at the play back there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So digging in, Tristan Burkeen. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Sends it across the first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Billy Dudley. Wide to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Out there to center. Parker brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. 3rd game of the Division Series. Here's the catcher, Ramon Carmona. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Cedric Tippett appears to be getting loose. Alvarez, the lefty, warming up as well.
Ball,
just
no.
missed. Out to short. One up, one down. He's out. And now Avi Parker. He's already homered here in this one.
Dude, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything.
Ball one, up.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Andrew might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Galvan, the next to hit. And that's off the inside edge.
One out.
Ball one. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Inside, just missed.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Gotta stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time at first, and there's 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Willie Hughes, 1 for 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. Base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there for a strike. Parker on at second with 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jamie Patton. Line, and that's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fernando Feliz digs in now. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's second. This one in the dirt. The 1-2. Hats and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Okay.
Did a nice job right there.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. And now, Ron Alfiller.
Ball inside.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Outside, ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
The hitters count the 2-0.
No.
That's down and in.
3-0.
That's in there. Well, the count is 3-1. Next offering is foul back. We'll see another payoff pitch. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
That's a good job right there. You get 2 strikes out, you just got to battle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Summers won't go any further, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Irving takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Steven Infante. Both 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. And at first, 1 away. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting
No
off speed
ball.
there.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. In the air, right side. McCoy moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2. Lou Nava getting ready to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Kevin Bartlett, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Mateo also throwing. Alfiller off of first with 2 away. Two balls, no strikes to count. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One run across to the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now the left fielder, Ryan Young. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And that one almost got him. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Goes down looking. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bulls have the lead, 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cedric Tippett.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now the DH, Brad Kona. Kona launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen.
1-1.
All Shandies getting loose out there. Vargas, a left-hander, also throwing. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he really could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the street.
So up next, Oren Kearns. Fastball for a strike.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a good swing of the bat right here. Trying to close that gap, but at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important of getting back into this ballgame.
Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the bottom of the 6th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a strikeout looking. Ball strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or it was a ball rate, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to even cross that rate. That velocity, that location, tip it back.
Here's the left fielder, David Dominguez. Pick off move to first. He's safe. Check swing, and he went strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Back to right. Burkeen settles under it. Calls it in, 2 away. So digging in, Caleb McCoy is struck out, and he is walked.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Just
No,
missed.
that's the ball.
And that one wrapped foul. Kona off the first with 2 away. Popped up. Tipping. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Bulls on top 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Bartlett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the DH, Craig Montenegro.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On its way to the corner, Dominguez. Long run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just trying to match on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up there by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now the right fielder, Tristan Burkeen. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. Foul ball. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. And delivers outside. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they could miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ballgame.
Dudley stands in now and watches strike 1.
No ball.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again. Two down, nobody on.
And
No.
now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Paul Chambers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Burkeen calls it in, and there's one away.
The pitcher, number 33.
And now it's going to be Ramon Carmona.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Look out!
Hit ball.
And it hit him. That's the center fielder, Avi Parker.
It may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball.
1 strike.
Tying run at the plate. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So 2 down now, and here is James Galvan. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom of the 7th. That one at the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the walls. Going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Carmona leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third, and that's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball.
Really
2
had
strikes.
some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If he had swung at it, he would have broken back. She jogged back to the dugout.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your opening arms or free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Paul Chambers done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back to the new pitcher after this. Into the game.
Yeah, these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the first baseman, Willie Hughes, 1 for 3. Outside low, ball walk. Just off the inside edge. Two on, 2 outs. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
Backdoor with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs.
Ball 3.
This point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Struck him out looking. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. George Mateo. Here's the second baseman, Jamie Patton. To the right side, McCann. On to first. He's out. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the third baseman, Fernando Feliz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Ron Alfiller. There's a strike. Mateo, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Dude! 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter was thinking, don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or what.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Infante in the box now. No balls in a strike. Feliz off of first with 2 away.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. high. And the count is 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And we're back. And now the DH, Brad Kona. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. They got to bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. He just shot it through the infield.
Here's the third baseman, Oren Kearns. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a slider for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. With the tying run at the plate in the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt.
2 balls.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
In the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there in the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, they really saw how far away that ball was. So that's the case. You got to shut it down. Gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're on the count 0-2. You just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Dominguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Just a nice job from the field. Pretty high-level spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way with eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pitch running here. Lewis Barker. First and second, 1 out. McCoy now at the plate. And drops in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Slash foul down the right side. And a hook off into seats. miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Geraldo Villanueva up and loosening in the pen. Meyer warming up as well. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, center field. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Luke Farkas departs 2-1 ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitch. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Geraldo Villanueva. So up next, William McCann.
Practice today. Wow, at a small capacity. After separating his shoulder less than a week ago. Fuck it.
Down the line. And a foul ball.
Hola, papi. Hello. So he did 10 rushes for 82 yards and a tutty. He had a 42-yard run, to be fair. Really makes that look better.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, Eckler's been the passing down guy, so
who are you starting if it's not?
I might just charge it to the game. He was just gonna be in a flex. I was just gonna put a Keon Coleman, honestly, after last week.
And that's down and away. Fly ball down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Kearns, the lead runner at second. Barger at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball 3.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Carmona in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 out. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's the catcher, Ramon Carmona. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You could feel it.
Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that is out of play. So the tying run is second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball popped up. Feliz sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Miguel Hernandez. Digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Action in the pen down there. Federico Delgadio, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Strike 2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Parker pulls it down, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, Ryan Young. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 3. This is off the inside. 1-1. That's hard hit in the line. And a base hit right there. And at first, next is the designated hitter, Craig Montenegro. The kick in the pit. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The outside corner got him looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable out there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Now it's the right fielder, Tristan Burkeen. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And downstairs.
2-0 to count.
He's trying for third. Pitch is high.
No strike.
Out in third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Here's the center fielder, Javi Parker. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Villanueva back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
He's 2 outs away. Galvan, the next to hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 away.
Now back.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Willie Hughes. Hop foul out of play off to the right. push foul. Two-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And that is it. They are heading for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round, and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.